Have you have you ever wanted to play the game of golf but felt intimidated by your golf swing? I know I did when I first started. So today we're gonna go through the 5 basic steps of a golf swing, and hopefully at the end of this video you have a good understanding and go out on the golf course and try for yourself. So the 5 steps is the grip, posture and stance, backswing, downswing, and the follow through. So first, we'll start with the grip. There are two common types of grips that most people use. The first one is the interlocking grip. So if you're righty, you want to put your left pointer finger in between your pinky and your ring finger. But then if you're a lefty, you want to put your right pointer finger in between your left hand, pinky, and ring finger. So you want to interlock that. You want it tight, but not too tight, like more of a relaxed grip. Makes it work better. And then the next common type of grip is the overlapping grip. This one is where you put your left hand if you're righty, right hand if you're lefty, on the golf club, and you want to overlap with your right hand over your thumb. Same thing with this one. You want a more of a relaxed grip, not too tight, but tight enough to hold the club straight. And so the next step is the stance and the posture. You want your feet as wide as your shoulders, with your knees bent a little bit, and your back mostly straight with your hips like back a little bit. And then also, people can put their ball in different parts of their stance. So for a driver, I like to put the ball on my front foot so I get good loft and good, nice high arcing drive. And then for like my irons or wedges, I like to put in like the middle to my back of the stance, and then putters in the middle of my stance. And the next step is my backswing. This is where you build a lot of power in your swing, so you hit the ball hard and far. So you do your backswing, you want your arms straight but not locked. It's like a tight, mostly straight. For this step, you want a more control backswing. So when you're doing your backswing, you want to move your shoulders and hips away from the ball with a wide arcing backswing here. And so the next step is the downswing. So for the downswing, you're at the peak of your backswing, and you move your shoulders and hips back towards the ball. This should be more controlled. And while you're doing this, you want to keep your eye on the ball all the time, so you don't want to miss the ball or top it into the woods. So now we have the follow through. So for the follow through, after you make contact with the ball, you're about right here. So when you follow through, you want to move your hips and your shoulders with the ball towards the hole or wherever you're aiming at. It's key to keep balance here. In most of these steps, you always want balance. That's a key part of your golf swing. So when you do this, you want to follow through the same wide arc, and you want to hold this stance for like a moment, or like a second or two after. That doesn't looks professional, and when you do that, it makes sure you follow through with the ball all the way. So I always like doing that. So to recap, we talked about the 5 main steps: the grip, the stance and the posture, the backswing, the downswing, and the follow through. At first, you kind of want to practice slowly to make sure you feel comfortable with your golf swing, and over time you can build up speed and feel more relaxed with it, more comfortable, more confidence with your golf swing. So when you're ready to try and go out on the golf course, you can go out there and enjoy the game.